Hi, I'm C. Mohan. I'm an IBM Fellow at the IBM Research Center in San Jose. I've been with IBM for 29 years, part of which time I was in India as the IBM India Chief Scientist. I'm a long-time techie. I've never been a manager, and so for the last few years I've been coming to TIE events. I've also gone and given talks in the last many years at TIE chapters in Bangalore and Chennai and so on. IBM has been a sponsor of TIE Silicon Valley chapter for quite a few years, but for the last few years I've been attending more regularly some of the TIE meetings. Some of the reasons behind my taking part in these activities has to do with the fact that I've been in Silicon Valley 29 years, but I didn't feel that connected to the Silicon Valley companies and so on, being a research guy at IBM and going more to research conferences and such. Because while I was still working with IBM product groups and such, I wasn't that much connected to the more entrepreneurial culture and the small company kind of work that was dominant in Silicon Valley. So I felt that as the eyes and ears of the rest of IBM with respect to Silicon Valley, people in IBM in the Bay Area should be paying more attention to what goes on in the startups and such. And of course we have the group called the IBM Venture Capital Group, whose aim is to establish partnerships between venture firms and their portfolio companies and various parts of IBM. IBM could be a partner for such organizations. Maybe we will act as the marketing outlet for some of the products that these smaller companies make, or these companies could use IBM's fabs and such, or they could use our products as the base for whatever software they write, DB2 or WebSphere and so on. So for any number of such reasons, it was felt that it would be good for IBM's technologies to be evangelized, and also for us to get to know more about what sort of products these companies are working on and what is currently considered to be significant problems to be solved by customers of a different kind of customers with different sorts of needs than the more traditional enterprise kind of customers that IBM had for decades been catering to, and so the small and medium kind of businesses also. So from a research perspective also, it was felt that we need to keep our research agenda more in tune with what's currently deemed to be important and such. So for any number of such reasons, it was felt that we need to be more connected to the sorts of things that the TIE kind of organization promotes, and the sort of panels and various talks and such that are on a continuing basis hosted by TIE chapters. And so I found this to be intellectually also interesting, because I'm generally very curious about topics other than the ones that I might be actively working on myself. And I also find that getting to know people is something that I love, and so from many such perspectives I find participating in TIE activities to be a great thing. And IBM being a sponsor, I personally felt that I should leverage that aspect so that there is some benefit that comes to IBM and IBMers from our spending some money on sponsoring TIE activities.
So what's your favorite part about TIE conferences?
So TIE conferences, it's on a larger scale than the sort of monthly or every fortnight kind of meetings that are held typically in the TIE Silicon Valley chapter, in the sense that you have now people attending the TIE conference that are coming from all across the globe, and so I might not visit these other places where there are TIE chapters, other than maybe the ones in India that I visit anyway for personal reasons or IBM business reasons. So this is a great place for me to get to meet some of those people from other locations. Even from IBM, from TIE Austin, for example, there are some people here. Even though I'm an alumnus of UT Austin, these days I'm not getting to go there that much. So even from that kind of perspective, even sort of non-TIE things, but something to do with the particular place that these people are coming from, you might get to know more things and such.
So it's the final evening, the conference just closed, of TIECon 2011.
Right.
What is the big takeaway for you for this year's conference?
Well, I mean, I of course was aware of many of the things that were talked about here, but it's more interesting to hear them in a sort of a capsule form or in a more cohesive form when some of the topics relating to mobility and healthcare and such are being discussed here. I also personally felt I contributed something significant this year by arranging for the chief architect or the principal investigator of the Deep QA / Watson project to come and give one of the breakthrough thinkers talk.
Ah, you're
Dr.
the
David
man.
Ferrucci. So I had the pleasure of introducing him, and he gave his keynote on Friday. And that talk was quite technical compared to any of the other talks that I heard, and many other people said, even across over the years, they haven't heard that deep technical talk. And so I had a great deal of feedback from people I know, as well as total strangers coming up to me and saying that they really appreciated that talk, and they were quite excited to hear about natural language processing, knowledge representation, and all the AI kind of things. And so I felt that we finally got an opportunity as an IBM person to have plenary talk being given by one of our leading lights. And so in that sense, I felt I did something in the other direction, you know.
Yeah.
And so I was glad that I was able to convince David to come and give this presentation.
That's great. That's great. So how are you going to top that next year?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. But
Okay.
that's about it.
All right. Thank you.